What's up, my man? Let's talk. All right. We have some stuff to talk about, especially with a Grevensteiner at the table. Okay. So, let's talk. All right. What are we going to talk about? Let's start with something easy. All right. Today was a 9 out of 10 day. Okay. We were productive, guys. Productivity is key. And yeah, today was a productive day, Not necessarily for ecom. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to throw it out there like a three-pointer. All right. Not necessarily productive for ecom, but we did get a whole lot of work in. Okay. Work. We got the gym. We got reading. We got ecom. That's about it. All right. We did a whole mix of those for the entire day. All right. This morning we woke up at 9. We got a couple hours of ecom in, mainly just education, studying, learning. Then we went to the gym. All right. We hit a mixture of chest and back. It was good. It was a good workout. All right. Get yourself a beer one of these days, man. Get yourself a beer. Not many people can come to Germany by themselves and drink a beer legally. Look at that. And the thing is, beer is for men. If you're a real man, you'll take a beer. You won't take a White Claw. You won't take a... What are the other names? You got to get yourself a real beer. That's how you know that you're growing facial hair. All right, that's how you know. You wouldn't know otherwise. Okay? Guys, like I'm speaking to a crowd. Yeah, man. So, what's the news? All right. Education is the most important thing in ecom. Without education, you will not be making progress. You will not be seeing results. You will not be getting the outcomes you want, okay? It's just simple as that. If you have an ego, if you think you know it all, newsflash, you don't. Newsflash, you always have more to learn, bro. Always more to learn. Even when you're at the top, at the peak of marketing, or at the peak of fitness, at the peak of surfing, skydiving, whatever it is you want to throw out there, bro, you always got more to learn. Always. And why would you not want to learn more? Especially in ecom, you need to learn to see results. So that's what we were doing today. All right, we did some education. I posted a YouTube video on it. You guys already saw that. You guys. And I'm at a turning point. I got two paths which I can go down. I can go down this path or I can go down this path. This path means that I stay in Germany. I stay in Europe for another 2-3 weeks, maybe even 4 weeks. Shit. I can do that because in 1 or 2 weeks, I'll be meeting up with a special somebody. I'm going to stay at their house. We're going to meet. We're going to hang out. And it'll be great. The other path is I just go home. I book a flight. I fly home out of Germany. I fly home from Germany, and I get back to the grind. Okay, I maybe get a fucking job at a grocery store because I'm in dire need of financial aid. But I'm at a crossroad, huh? What should I do? What is the method? Is there a method? Or have we been lied to this whole time? Are the schizophrenics back at it again with fake news and propaganda? Who knows? Oh man. I don't know. This crossroad is very interesting. I want to stay in Germany. I think the environment is phenomenal. It puts me in a brand new environment. I get a bunch of stuff done. I stay out of bad habits. I do all this stuff that I wouldn't do at home, at least not consistently. And at the other side of the crossroad, if I go home now with this mentality, then I'm gonna be a fucking grinder. I'm gonna get a bunch of work done, maybe even make a winning store, a winning ad before Christmas, and scale. Could I do that here in Germany? Yes. What are the likelihoods of doing that here in Germany? Probably not as high as at home, because I can't work as hard. I can't do as much work. I can, but I haven't been. It is a crossroad for sure. Anyways, Germany is cool. And I've been thinking about my desires for why I'm in ecom. I've been thinking about my desires, okay? There's a bunch of reasons why somebody would want to make money with ecom or marketing. So what is my reason? Okay, why am I here? Okay. I have a bunch of different desires. And we'll start with desire number 1. I don't want to be average. I don't want to be average. That is one of the underlying desires for why I am here. I don't want to be average. I want to make a name for myself. Okay? I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be special, I guess. In a sense. I don't want to live the normal life, okay? Many people can relate with this. I don't want to be in a supermarket working 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, for pennies. Pennies. I don't want to be a wagey. Learned that term today. I don't want to be a wagey. That's lame. That is desire number 1. So, drink up. Desire number 2. Desire number 2. I want to have freedom. I want to have financial freedom. I want to be able to do what I want, when I want, without having to ask anybody. I don't want to have to ask permission to go to fucking Bali for a few weeks, okay? I don't want to ask permission to go fucking chill at my mom's house, see my mom for a few days, okay? I don't want to ask permission for that stuff. I just want to do it. All right? Financial freedom. I want to do what I want when I want. Okay. And do I have a third desire? I have many desires, but I think those 2 are the most powerful, strongest desires. I think my third desire is I want to prove to myself that this can be done. I want to prove to myself that I'm capable of doing something of this magnitude. Because for a lot of my life, I was at the lower side of, how do I say this? I was a loser. I was a loser for a lot of my life. And I'm not saying that like I'm the whole deal, I'm the real deal now. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I was a loser. I was the biggest fucking loser, bro. I was the loser that was skipping school to play Fortnite for 12 hours a day. 16 hours a day. I'm not joking. I was the loser who, when I did go to school, I wouldn't talk to anybody. Okay? That's who I was. So I think my strongest, most powerful mass desire that is propelling me to greatness is I want to prove to myself that something of this magnitude can be done. That I can do it. That is my strongest, most powerful mass desire. Or desire. I don't know if that's a mass desire. Oh, man. With that being said, it's time to go. That was a good yap session. My one and only yap session of the month was right here, completed, finished. So with that being said, I will catch you